I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing why it was. I will not give you up this time, but darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I know, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath. You heard it, darling, you look perfect tonight.
Our guest this morning is a very talented musician all the way from Sri Lanka. He's been in show business over 26 years. It's with great pleasure I like to introduce Malan Amarasekara, and also with him Cameron in our studios this morning. Good morning and welcome to our program.
Good morning, Derek.
I really enjoyed that song, Malan. That was fantastic.
Thank
I
you
thought your falsettos and all that. Now, as a musician, you went to St. Peter's. What sort of age group did you start your music career?
I think soon after I left school, I was in the USA. I went there for studies, and then when I was there, then I realized that my real passion was music. So actually, after 1.5 years, I returned back to Sri Lanka and pursued my career as a musician. You know, that's how I started. I think I was about 18, 19, something like that. Yeah.
Now, at that age, probably, what was the first band?
I got together with some of my friends from the town. I'm from Mount Romania.
Okay.
So we formed a group. It was called Dark Eyes. So it was our own band. It was my first band. So we performed, mainly in down south. We were just all were like in the same age group. 19, 20. So that's my start actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after the start, one of my friends told me that you started off touring Malaysia. Is it with a Sri Lankan band or?
Yeah, it was a mixed band. It was called High Intensity. It was also, we had some couple of Philippine musicians too in the band. So that was my first overseas gig in 96, if I'm not mistaken.
So after that gig, you came back to Sri Lanka?
Yes,
okay. Yeah. So when you came back to Sri Lanka, were you did you join a band?
Not straight away. I was also doing some freelance music. Also, I joined Chandimal and Second Connection.
Okay.
So I was with him for a couple of years, playing with them. And and then after that, I got the opportunity to go to Europe. Yeah.
With the band?
Yes, yeah.
So what's the name of the band?
It was called Friends.
Okay. Who are the musicians for the band Friends?
So the leader was Nia Hamid.
Yeah.
And also Suzette Kroner.
Yeah.
Udaya Valikala, who is now with Misty.
With Misty, yeah.
Yeah, and Ushan Gunasekara.
Yeah.
So that was in '98 when they called me up. So yes, so I've been with them for a while.
So you're all toward Europe?
Yeah, mainly we were performing in Germany, Switzerland, Holland, like that. So that was our main area. Yeah.
Okay. So during that time, were you doing any originals, or were you a lead singer or the guitarist singer, or?
Well, when I started off my career, I was just a lead vocalist.
Yes.
But then, actually, when I started playing guitar professionally, was with friends. You know, when as a lead guitarist, I started just right before I joined them, and then that's how I got called up. Actually, when they got to know that I was also playing guitar. You know.
Okay. Yeah. So after the Europe trip, of course, when the contract finished, you came back to Sri Lanka.
I was with them for 12 years, you know. So
12 years?
Yes.
All right.
So with the band, and then after I left the band, I was still as a solo musician. I was performing there in Europe for another couple of years before I came back to Sri Lanka. Yeah.
Okay. So when you came back to Sri Lanka, of course you would have started another band. Was it your own band, or you joined another band?
Well, I came back to Sri Lanka on a contract to perform at one of the leading hotels in Colombo. So, and I was based there for about 6 months. So actually, I started off as a duo, you know, and myself and the girl. And when I was there, I expanded my band. So I got another 4 guys from local guys, and then made it as a 6-piece outfit.
Yeah.
And so I performed with that lineup. It was called Rebirth. It was my own band.
Yeah.
And with that band, I performed all the local nightclubs and
hotels
private gigs.
Okay. So that's the band called Rebirth.
Yeah, correct.
Now you got really recognized by being with Mirage, a very known band. So tell us about how you joined the band and what sort of a relationship you had with them.
Yeah. So I was after my band, with Rebirth, I was doing some also like a lot of freelance after I stopped the band. So, and then Benji and Donald, they've always been we're known being in the music industry.
Yeah.
So they called me, so Benji was very keen on having me in their lineup. So I said yeah, and then I joined with them, and then I've been to Australia also few times.
With the band?
With the band we performed here for a couple of New Year's Eve dances and also Valentine's. And
now Malan, you're a singer and a guitarist. Have you done any originals?
Yes, in fact I have. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a chance for me to hear any of your originals? If you can,
sure.
Can help us out, because viewers will love to hear originals also.
Yeah, Derek, sure. I'd love to do one of my originals. This song is called Holy One of Israel. It's mainly inspired from the Bible itself, from Psalm 71. So it's purely scripture, basically the song is. So have a listen.
Since my youth, oh God, you have taught me, and to this day I will declare your marvelous deeds. Even when I am old and gray, you will not forsake me. I will praise you with the harp, for you are faithful. I will still praise you with life. Your righteousness reaches to the sky. You've done great things. Oh, who is like you, Lord? Holy One of Israel, my lips will shout for joy. Holy One of Israel, Holy One of Israel, I sing praises to you. Holy One of Israel.
Sri Lanka.